It's week 14 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Chargers and the reigning AFC champs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a tie.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
You're talking about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty...
And shutting him off, now open field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. On first down, Justin Herbert. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His third rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time for the Titans. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Watson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Kyle Pitts
with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The point after is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. They set up the screen to Hill. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On first down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson flush to his right. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well,
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 44, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go, boys. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jayon Brown in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the 2nd quarter.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Herbert on 1st down now. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly, and now 1st and goal.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jalen Waddle his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 17-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. They got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Watson. They'll roll him out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. Herbert's throw is taken in by Waddle.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Ty Long now, as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before the break. Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
He's going to air one out.
And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the...
He's got a man, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the... 27. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Watson being chased out left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Touchdown! A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Nashville. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Here's Ty Long now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Watson. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. following the fumble recovery. Herbert into the second. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. They find some open field here.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On second down, here's Henry. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Antonio Gibson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A dump off now to Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now.
Herbert has it knocked free. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing on second and long. Herbert gets this one to Hill. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Here's Herbert. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Throwing now, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they